Hi, this is Joe with Blackout Tinting Emergency Vehicle Department. Most people call me Joe Poe, for those that have known me through the years. This is one of our vehicles that we just finished up for Westmoreland County Park Police. It's their new canine unit for Elliot. And we'll start at the front. It actually was a patrol car that we converted into a canine unit. But we originally did the original install with the Weston push bar, the ions in the grill there. Of course, there's a siren underneath the hood. We also have a Whelen. They specified they wanted a Whelen bar, so we have a Whelen bar with a Whelen 4200 controller inside in the console. Okay, so as far as the interior, we like the Gamber Johnson consoles, and most of the customers like them also. They're very sleek, they're very nice. And what's nice about them, if you have the dual controls, if you have the controller down here for the rear air conditioning and so on, it'll still fit in here. Most of the canine units have that. This particular one doesn't. Of course, we have the magnetic mic clip. In the console, once again, we have the Whelen 4200. We have the Motorola, I believe it's a 4500 remote radio with their laptop mounted on a Gamber Johnson arm. And what we added now, after the original cage and everything was taken out, we have the CoolGuard Plus by American Aluminum, which is a touch screen that monitors and does everything for the dog. And what's nice about it's full color. There's a lot of adjustments in it. You can set different temperature settings and so on and so forth. And we really like it because it's nice and it's easy to work. The nice thing about this system is it's very well protected. Number one, you cannot open the door popper, which I'll show you in a minute. We do have a door popper on here, but as long as the vehicle is in park, you can do that. If you're driving down the road, you can't accidentally hit a button, or you can hit the remote, and there is a remote for it, unless you're in drive or unless you're out of park. There's a park kill that lets it do that. Also, there's two temperature/humidity sensors in here that monitor the interior temperature and humidity. If it gets too hot, it'll automatically wind both windows down in the back and also turn the fan on in the window. So this is the canine cage that we put in here. It's made by American Aluminum. We use either the Havas cage or the American Aluminum. They preferred this one for whatever reason. We're flexible to use either one. As you can see, this one is black. They have an optional gray color, where the Havas one that we normally use is white. So it's just a matter of preference. This is the 10-inch fan, the optional fan that automatically will turn on if the temperature gets too hot inside the vehicle, and also the windows will automatically roll down. One of the other neat features that we found with this particular CoolGuard Plus is this button that's mounted. It's called the Paw Protect. And what the Paw Protect does, after you shut the vehicle off, it doesn't immediately shut everything off until the officer comes out and pushes the button. This way, if you happen to forget your dog was in the back by some strange reason, when you push this button, it'll then shut everything down so that you're safe to get the dog out. It's all protected. The dog can't get in anywhere. There's a water bowl in there that we normally mount, and it's removable and it won't spill. Also, it's hard to see, but there's a sliding door that slides in here, so if you want to open it up to pet the dog or for whatever reason. Basically, we're going to go through the equipment test just to show you how this thing does function. It'll go through all the alarms and so on. So if we hit EQ test, there goes the other window. Of course, if this was a real-life situation, everything would happen at once. That was the fan test. There's also an optional pager that you can get for this, which we did not put in here. Most companies don't get the pager. But that runs through the test, and there the door popper, it just opened the door. We'll do it again. So we're going to demonstrate how the door popper works. What's nice about this, they call them rescue units. There's two units come with it. One of them has a really nice belt clip, a leather belt clip that the officer can put on his belt, and the other is basically a spare. And the other nice thing about this, even though the system isn't physically on per se, when it's parked and the key's out and you walk out, when you push the button twice, the first push unlocks it, the second one will automatically pop the door. And if you notice, it's on the curb side. It's not on the side where the animal could get out, and get hit by another vehicle or something. And the popper mechanism is a solenoid that we mount inside the door. We love doing those, actually. Canines seem to be our specialty at this point for whatever reason. And this is where the company recommends that the actual actuator goes. Now the Havas one that we put in is a little different. It mounts down low and goes that way. Quality-wise, they're both about the same. It's just really a matter of preferences. There are pros and cons to either one that if you're interested in getting something for your canine, we could discuss. And the other thing that needs to be done with these is there's a little antenna that is placed on the roof. It's a little rubber ducky almost, and that's so the remotes work well. And that's it. So this is Elliot. This is going to be your new home here very shortly. Anyone out there that has a canine unit or thinking about a canine unit, give us a call and we'll be glad to help.